Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
João Neves, aim forwards. João Cancelo chasing after it. Gabriel. Neymar. Casemiro. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Vinicius Junior. And it's Guimaraes.
Matheus Cunha really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Neymar. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha. Brazil have a free kick. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Mendes getting this one clear. And here's Rafinha. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Neymar. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Out to the right. And they've got a throw. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Cross goes in there. And he's dealt with that well. Vitinha. Neymar. And it's Cristiano. Real chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Neymar. Danilo. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo. Gonçalo Inácio. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Mendes chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Rafinha.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
João Cancelo getting this one clear. Vitinha.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Ronaldo, here comes the cross. And that's been won straight back. And it's Vitinha. João Neves. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Bruno Fernandes. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gabriel, gently done. Moved on forwards. Lobbed in behind. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cristiano Ronaldo! Nuno Mendes looks to the other side. João Neves. Deftly away. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior spreads it out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Rafinha goes short. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball! Gets it away. That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. Cross in, looks like a good one. It's really well cleared. Rafinha takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Pedro Neto. Neymar wins the duel this time. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Rafinha. Lovely feet. Rafinha! And for a moment, time stood still. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Portugal have reclaimed it. Araujo. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. Vitinha. Vitinha shifted upfield. Gabriel. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he goes cross-field. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Casemiro. Thinks one through. Now it's Rafinha. And he cuts out the supply. Yep, it's a corner. So it's going to be another corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Mendes. That's the throw. Rafinha. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Araujo. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Played towards the other side, and it's Cancelo. Proves too strong. Bruno Guimaraes. Aim forwards. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Araujo cuts out the pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Out to the left it goes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Bernardo Silva played back in. And they've got rid. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. João Cancelo attempts a clearance. Played into the middle. Mendes, gently done. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto, gently done. Vinicius Junior. Casemiro moved on forwards. João Cancelo. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Gonçalo Inácio. Inácio goes forward. That has been cut short. Neymar. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Cancelo. Araujo, gently done. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva chooses to go cross-field. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Danilo. Casemiro. João Cancelo gets over and intercepts. Pedro Neto. Rafinha with a definite foul there. This looks promising. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Araujo. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. Vitinha. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out to the right. Mendes makes the interception. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, aim forwards. Matheus Cunha. And it's played forward. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! Just off target.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio forwards and with intent. And it's Mendes. Oh, that's nice. Pedro Neto pings it across. Casemiro. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. Oh, good spread. He's found a way through. Danilo. Now here's the delivery. He's there to get rid. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Neymar. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. And that's been well dealt with. That's a nicely weighted pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Marquinhos. Rafinha. Out to the right. Now it's Neymar. Diogo Costa. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Bruno Guimaraes. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. And it's Mendes. Very nicely done. Defending of the desperate variety. Mendes. Oh, smashing header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In again. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. Calmly anticipates. really well manoeuvred. Mendes concedes a free kick for that. Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Neymar. Chance for a shot! Bernardo Silva has played it long. Casemiro. And he goes cross-field. Oh, such a clever touch. This might shoot! Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior have it back, and he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inacio gets it away. That's a throw. Matheus Cunha! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
João Neves. Araujo shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. Muscular approach does pay off here. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack, and it's Danilo. Rafinha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Matheus Cunha! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! That was mighty close. Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel aimed forwards. Played into space out wide. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Rafinha, and that's aimed into the middle. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Rafinha, played out wide. Merino, chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inacio gently done. Moved on forwards. Now it's Pedro Neto. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Now the cross. Gabriel clears it away. Plenty waiting in the middle. Pedro Neto played it. Big chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Matheus Cunha, and here's Rafinha, played back in. And that's a goal kick. Araujo looks to the other side. Now it's Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Gabriel gets it away. Corner given. Casemiro with the clearance. Pedro Neto. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro spread out to the left, back into the middle. Oh, nice touch. Oh, great! There's the shot! Vinicius Junior. He can get that clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Ambitious ball here.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Marquinhos. And it's Neymar. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Great defending, strong and determined. Matheus Cunha. And that could set him on his way. Mendes getting this one clear. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Portugal getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. He's onto it in a flash. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Cross from Can climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Matheus Cunha. Araujo has got himself a free kick. João Cancelo. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. Mendes looks to get on the end of this. Receives it in a good position here. That's very neat. A chance to play it in. No, that's not going to find its target. And here's Bernardo's. He's had a shot!
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Matheus Cunha. Clipped into space. And he's heaved it away. Good take, and he's had a shot! Nuno Mendes forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Marquinhos clears it away. Neymar. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Danilo. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Pedro Neto. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Araujo, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. What a save! Terrific reactions! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Gabriel is there and he can get that clear. That has been knocked clear. Neymar. Rafinha. Neymar. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes, forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. João Neves shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Vinicius Junior, over to the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Can he finish? That was very necessary. Nice control. Picks it up out wide. Gabriel. That's going to go a long way. João Cancelo chips it through. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vinicius Junior, now he's off and running.
Well, Peter, he has to get his head up and gauge the landscape. Had he done so, he would have seen a barren plain.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. Mendes, probing pass. Bruno Fernandes, and he's certainly onside here. Neymar. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves, played over towards the opposite flank. Inacio, aim forwards. Oh, they could be caught out here. Spectacular save. Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Inacio wins the duel this time. And it's Neymar. And here's Rafinha. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, extravagant by any standard.
Mateus Cunha quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Nuno Mendes. That is a great pick out. Defending of the desperate variety. And claimed it back swiftly. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Only partially clear. And it's Neves. João Neves. Now can he find a finish? Goes for a shot! And he thumps it clear. João Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha, Rafinha, Neymar, Vinicius Junior. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Danilo. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Played out to the right. Played back in. Neymar. Oh, good spread. And it's Danilo. Danilo. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha with the short one. Danilo. He's having a shot! And he shoots! No mistake!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Can he latch on to this? And it's Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. João Cancelo. Now it's Bruno. And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rafinha.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Gabriel, gently done. Matheus Cunha. He slings it in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
No way through there. And it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Should have equalised.
Cristiano Ronaldo really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Casemiro. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lovely bit of skill. Tries to get it clear. That's tidy. He's taking on the lot of them. Gabriel gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Cristiano Ronaldo really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Marquinhos shifted upfield. And it's played forward. He is through here. And Araujo with the clearance. And reclaimed it in a trice. Neymar played out towards the right wing. Danilo with the cross. Vitinha is there and he can get that clear. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Now who's going to be first to this? Played out to the right. João Cancelo, crossed into the box.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance here to counter. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Neymar, Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Araujo, and he goes cross-field. João Neves, that's really well manoeuvred. Danilo gets across to intercept that. And that's a throw. Vitinha, Pedro Neto, played out to the left flank, and he welcomes it in.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Bernardo Silva, and here's Neves, takes a shot! Could be danger here. And he's there to get it away. Mendes. Oh, it's played into the area.
Portugal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Pedro Neto. Portugal have to get it into the box and quickly. In by Cancelo. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Marquinhos.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
João Cancelo is onto it in a flash. Bruno Fernandes. Cleared away. Portugal could have here their final chance. They've played it short. Showing good feet. Needs a quality cross. Out to the right. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. And here's Neto. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And here's Rafinha. Matches Cunha! Decent enough try. That has sent him sprawling.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Danilo. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Marquinhos. Quick ball upfield. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rafinha. Casemiro. Gabriel.